Hiya, and welcome to milkykinz. I'm agape 74, totally my real name. Trust. I've known about my own alterhumanity for over 10 years now. It's been one of the communities that's kind of like a constant in my life. When I was a kid, I was the kind of person to really keep to myself. A myriad of struggles and issues, anxiety through the roof. Now that I'm older and I've worked through a large majority of what's been holding me back, and I'm really coming to grow into myself more, I've been so happy to, actually participate in the community that I grew up on the outskirts of. So I really enjoy writing essays and talking about my alterhumanity online through text and, archiving content that might be important for the future of our community. But over time, I've kind of noticed a lot of text-based discussion die down. Times change, and now a lot of current alterhumans prefer to express themselves through video. So, why not join in? I'm not really the type of person to show my face, and I'm not a Therian, so I don't really do quads or make masks or anything. But I think it's really great to share more sides of alterhumanity with people, ones that might not line up with what's commonly seen online. Okay, a little about me. Again, my name is Agape. A lot of people call me Seven, a lot of people call me Milk, kinda call me whatever. I'm an adult in my 20s, pronouns are he, him, and a plural they, them, and I identify as fictional. I've got a few other kin types, among other things, on my roster, but more than anything, I consider myself to be fictional. I mentioned the they, them being plural because I am actually a system with dissociative identity disorder. So discussions of the system, struggles with my disorder, and other things along those lines may also appear on this channel. As someone who, again, really used to struggle on the sidelines as a kid, I really think it's important for me to speak up about what I deal with and who I am. It can be scary to talk publicly about your mental health online, especially when it's something with so much stigma surrounding it. But, the best way to beat that stigma is talking openly about it. Of course, while I'm talking about these things openly, that's only because I've recently found myself in a supportive environment for me to heal in. And I'd consider myself someone who wants to put myself out there so people know they're not alone in their experiences. If you don't feel comfortable and don't feel safe, you should not talk about these things openly. And you shouldn't feel pressured to. There are a lot of things that I'm not going to be disclosing about myself either. Safety is the most important thing. I think it's also important to note that I will not be doing any alter introduction videos or things along those lines. Anyone who wants to talk and post is allowed to, and nobody's YouTube presence is going to be forced on them. Anyway, back to my alterhumanity. Because I'm fictional and I have a lot of fictional kin types, I will be talking about fictional sources a lot. Please note that I am not trying to discuss actual canon unless I'm specifically saying that I am. I'm talking about my own personal experiences as a past life reincarnation fiction kin. If you've made it this far and you don't know what any of this means, damn, that's dedication. Maybe I'll make a video at some point defining terms. If anyone's interested in that, of course. For now, in the simplest way to word this possible, I'm someone who identifies as multiple fictional characters. It's not a gender thing. For the most part, I believe myself to be these characters reincarnated into this world from another one. It sounds crazy, right? If you consider me crazy, it's fine. But I have a genuine belief in this. The belief of being myself. I'm not telling you to believe me. You can have whatever opinions you want. But I want to share my experiences. That way, anyone in the community knows that they're not alone. The fiction kind community really takes a backseat in the alterhuman community sometimes. And I want to share our experiences so that maybe people will remember that, hey, we exist. Not as a meme, not as a silly stolen term on Twitter, but as people who just so happen to also be characters considered fictional in this world. Thank you, and I really hope to share more about my experiences soon. But for now, I'm just gonna go out and get some milk. I won't be long.